Y'all, sorry about that. Uh, my phone, I had to delete some shit because I'm running out of storage. But like I was saying, in the 1970s, man, there were like serial killers and shit. But there's a catch to that. Women, they found them attractive. You know, they found them like good looking. And there was even a Netflix movie starring Zac Efron, another attractive, you know, I think he's like in his mid 30s, grown ass man. Like, women would kill each other just to touch that nigga. Like, and, in the documentary, this dude was playing a really attractive man that got away with mass murders, killing every female, you know, from college campuses to the backwoods, you know, in the parking lot, like just committing heinous crimes. But what really fucked me up was his trial. You had all of these attractive women there, young women, like I'm talking like teenagers and shit. And they all wanted him to plead not guilty. This is the shit I'm talking about, man. Like, women give a pass to extremely attractive niggas. It doesn't matter what crimes they've committed. It doesn't matter if they're a good person or not. It doesn't matter if, they're nice to people. You have this invincibility. You could do damn near anything. You do no wrong in the eyes of women. And I think it's kind of fucked up sometimes because, the majority of these niggas are like killers and shit. That's why in the hood, all those Chaz and Tyrones and shit that be going in and out of jail, probably 3 to 4 baby mamas, but the black woman, or just any type of woman, but it's mostly the black woman, is calling them every single day, wondering when they're gonna get out. But then she's at home raising like 5, 6 kids damn near, but she's still crying about her quote unquote knight in shining armor, her boo thing, whatever the fuck. And it's kind of like, these are the only types of men that a lot of women go for. You never see women with average looking niggas. In some urban areas, like maybe, but I would say a lot of the times when I see like the types of men women go for, especially my age, it's always some like buff, aggressive, like hyper masculine athlete that already has like 4 to 5 bitches already on him, like, or even more than that. Because with these attractive ass niggas, they already have like hundreds upon, hundreds of females just on their phone, and they could just pick whichever they want and smash. So there's really no point in even trying to get him to be your boyfriend, because all these women are in his phone and he don't know what to even do with them. Like, that's why when it comes to those like Chaz Tyrones or just those athletes in general, especially in high school or college, The only reason why like they're not in a relationship is because most of the time they just want to fuck. They just want to get their rocks off, and they already have like a ton of bitches already on them. So it's kind of like there's really no point in pursuing a relationship with those types of niggas, you know. And that goes for any like type of nigga, you know, light skin, black, white, especially white, you know. If you're a white guy and you're like above average when it comes to the looks department, you know, every race of women damn near is basically addicted to you, you know. Even when you a black man, you got a couple races, but it's better if you're a white man and you're like for example, Ryan Gosling. If you're like a Ryan Gosling looking type of nigga, you have like, you know, hundreds of bitches already on your ass. Like, and with women too, like, they don't know how to control themselves around these niggas, man. It's like once they get them, like, once they get their attention or try to get their attention, they can't get off that nigga's dick. You know, back in high school, there was this female I was talking to, and just judging by, you know, the types of niggas she wants, she wasn't really feeling me like that. Sure, we had mutual conversation, but I kind of knew she would go after like athletes because she would always like hang out with these niggas. But as time went on, a situation happened and I left her. I let her. I just stopped talking to her. That's really all. And she went for this one nigga that everybody is obsessed with, you know, that everybody like basically like rides his dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as a nigga just looking in the background and just watching the whole situation play out, it's kind of hilarious because he never really ended up like dating her. And, you know, she was kind of left like back to square one before she even talked to me, you know. And of course this was a black girl, you know. It never fails because they always go after those like athlete type niggas, or those niggas that, you know, are super good looking. Like, I'm not even gonna say average, like this is above average, you know. And I kind of let it got to me for, you know, a minute because at the time I wasn't ugly, you know, I was just an average nigga. But like I keep on saying, women don't even go for average niggas no more. It's like you gotta be above average or very attractive. I'm talking like a 10 or 11. You know. But what's funny too is the women that want those types of niggas, they ain't even all that themselves, my nigga. They're like 4s or 5s. You know. That's why I say women have some high ass expectations, man. It's like you gotta look good, you gotta have money, you gotta have status. You can't be an average nigga that has a good head on his shoulder and works a decent job. It's like you gotta be above and beyond. You know, I know not all women go for like niggas like that, but sometimes, man, you just gotta be real with yourself, and you gotta just, You gotta realize it before it's too late, you know. Especially since I'm in my early 20s now. No female should like a nigga that is, you know, rich as hell. Because career-wise, both of us aren't even there yet. You know, I will understand if she wanted a nigga like that, like late 20s, early 30s. But when we're not even like 23 yet, and bitches already want niggas to make over 50 grand, bitch, you got me fucked up. Times 2. How the fuck do you want a nigga when you ain't even that your damn self? When you ain't even like on par with that shit. So you're telling me you want a nigga to make like 50,000 a year when your ass ain't even doing shit yourself? You know, when your ass like working 2 jobs but you can't even make half of what I make? That shit don't make any sense at all, my nigga. Not to mention, what does she even bring to the table? You know, if I were to get in a relationship with a bitch, what will she offer me? Pussy? I could get that shit anywhere I want. But it's like, I don't know, man. Sorry to go on a rant, but sometimes I think like 5 years into my future, and I really like want to decide like if I'm gonna turn out like any of those niggas going through relationship problems, you know, with their female that probably only like them for a short amount of time. But going back to the whole looks thing, you know, half of it is on looks, the other half if, you know, you got money. Yeah. A lot of men need to realize, like, you know, the way you look, not even with women, just other people in general, that's how you're treated in life. You know, if you look basically not like everybody else and you're different, you know, people are gonna start treating you a certain way and you're gonna feel like ostracized and shit, you know. That's why, like, attractive people, like I said, they get away with damn near anything. It don't matter if you kill niggas. It don't matter if you fucking committed a homicide. You know, it don't matter if you're a bad person, always getting into trouble and shit. It don't matter, because you look good. And to women, you get a pass, you know. But if you just an average nigga, and you just got just an average life, you know, women ain't gonna really give a fuck, because women like dangerous niggas, you know. And when I mean dangerous, I mean to the point where the nigga got a wanted poster, you know. Especially black women. Black women love niggas who don't really got shit going for themselves. And I'd be surprised if a black female would go for, like, let's say a Steve Urkel type nigga, you know, or a fucking not a nigga exactly like, what's that one football player, Russell Wilson, but a nigga that has his qualities but he's just an average nigga. A black female would never go for a nigga like that, you know. And it's just sad for real, because, you know, in a world where I thought it was about who you are like if you're a good person or not. You know, it mostly boils down to how you look. And over time, looks do change. You know, your face, your body type. You know, you could improve your looks, but I would say try to attract a female that doesn't go for all that shit. And it's kind of hard, but try going for a bitch that doesn't have many standards. And that's kind of like finding a needle in a haystack, you know. Because when a bitch is... Let's even go to this. How is a female gonna sleep with you if she doesn't find you attractive? Sure, she could do it if you pay her money, but she's not gonna, like, enjoy that shit. Because subconsciously in her mind, she's telling herself, yeah, this guy's fucking me, but he's ugly. Like, and that's the type of shit females really think about, you know. And it's kind of fucked up, but that's just how shit is. But I'm gonna sign out, y'all. My storage is low as fuck. You know, looks, man. You could change your looks, but you can't really change you. But I'm out. Peace. And subscribe to the network.